time on IRB Sevens World, we're in the country that invented the game, Scotland, or the Glasgow Sevens, where Commonwealth medals will also be fought out later this year. We join the coaches for a site visit to Ibrox. A golden quartet. We have all the news of the nominees for IRB Sevens Player of the Year. And of course, there's all the best from 2 action-packed days at Scotstoun Stadium. Glasgow, Scotland's largest city, welcoming the 8th and penultimate round of this season's HSBC Sevens World Series, the Emirates Airline Glasgow Sevens. The captains braving the cold on the River Clyde, desperate to finish the season on a high, none more so than series chasing South Africa and New Zealand. The All Black Sevens in the lead by just 7 points, still all to play for. And Scotstoun Stadium, home of the Glasgow Warriors, all dressed up for this year's circus theme and hoping for a big performance from the host nation, starting with a Pool D matchup against Australia. Ringmaster Colin Gregor skipping through the tackles to set them on their way. And then the final crack of the whip.
Not seen anything terrible yet. He's got White. Lovely offload to Lee Jones. He's spinning in the tackle. He's got Colin Gregor there. Should he need him? He won't need him.
Game 2 against the USA, and it was the same flying Scotsman helping them ensure a place in the Cup quarters.
It's a good tackle from Vernon, isn't it? Expect that from a former back row man. Really out, turned it over, Colin Gregor. Only one result here. Lee Jones scooting in the corner.
Australia's early loss left them needing to beat Spain and then USA to join the hosts in the last 8.
That is Nick Malouf looks for support and finds support, and that is Greg Geladuv. And then Cameron Clark is on his shoulder, and Cameron Clark is in for the first try.
Fiji kicked off their pool campaign against Argentina. As so often this season, Man Mountain PO2Y doing the damage, physical enough to take on the Pumas, and with the deftness of touch to create tries out of nothing for his teammates. Emosi Mulivoro benefiting on this occasion.
Yes, fast.
They were made to work harder by Kenya, though. The African side held the lead late on, thanks to powerful running and the assured finishing of captain Collins Injera. But Fiji had the last roll of the dice.
They've got it. They have. Away it goes with Ratambuli into the hands now of Nakasau. Oh! Bounce back into the hands though. Ratambuli again. Very Ratambuli. Danger time for Kenya here. Into the hands of Nathuku. Nathuku gets it. Oh, what a cruel moment for Kenya. But what a brilliant bit of work from Fiji.
Wales had started well with a win against Kenya, but their cup quarter-final hopes fell apart against Argentina. Gaston Revol profiting from a clever crossfield kick to seal the win. And a heavy loss for Wales against Fiji left Kenya and Argentina to scrap it out for the second quarter-final place. Collins Injera setting up a try for his brother Humphrey Kayange, and one of their fresh young stars rounding things off.
Gavi. Yodi, good pass into Agunda. And this is Odiambo again. Oh, he's going to get there. That makes it certain for Kenya to get into the cup quarter-final, no doubt.
Glasgow is known as a sporting city, and this summer brings another major event, the Commonwealth Games, which takes place in July. Ahead of the spectacle, Scotland's Rugby Sevens players are getting involved, and one more than any other.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise when someone tweeted me a picture of a big mural that it was like that kind of looks like me. But I guess it's all part of building the the occasion of the Commonwealth Games. There's definitely more of a buzz, and the public in general are getting behind it, realising that it's coming up pretty soon, and it's just going to be a fantastic event for Scotland as a country and for Glasgow as a city.
And the home for Rugby Sevens at the Commonwealth Games will be one of the most historic stadia in Scottish sport, Ibrox, home of Glasgow Rangers.
To play Scotland here in front of 45,000 as an underdog will be something I know the players relish, and yeah, it's exciting. It's something that we want to do well. We didn't do well in the last Commonwealth Games. It's something we want to do very, very well this year.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I think the good thing about these kind of events is you get to play some in iconic stadiums, and this stadium's one of them, and facilities look fantastic. The best result for Commonwealth Games for Australia was a silver medal, but you know, it was a bittersweet game, and we've had good preparation this year. So yeah, we're looking forward to doing really well this Com Games in Glasgow.
And the reason for those bittersweet memories from Delhi in 2010, the dominance of New Zealand, the four-time Commonwealth Games Sevens champions.
Playing the sport of rugby sevens in one big Commonwealth Games team for New Zealand, that's what makes it quite special. And again with rugby, you know, we've done particularly well in the last four Com Games, and there's a lot of pressure on us also. Sevens rugby now is perhaps a lot more competitive than what it was even 4 years ago. Teams like Canada, Kenya, you know, on their day, they could also win a gold medal. It's anyone's game, and for us, going out to win it back and win another medal, that's the key for us.
The Commonwealth Games, another huge target for the Kiwis. But at Scotstoun Stadium, there was a 12th World Series to fight for, and also a special moment for one of the game's most decorated players, DJ Forbes becoming New Zealand's most capped Sevens player of all time. World Series, World Cups and Commonwealth Games, 68 events not out.
That is a beautiful little dummy and goal from Joe Webber. The support is there outside again from Gillies Kaka. As simple as that. One explosive movement and New Zealand are away.
And New Zealand's early results matched by their closest series rivals, South Africa also looking sharp.
Remember, New Zealand 7 points clear. The top of those standings just this round, and Twickenham to go. And looking to make a quick start, and it looks like they might do just that. And it's Nakla who scores, and that was electrifying acceleration.
But the acid test of any series-winning credentials came in the pool decider between New Zealand and South Africa. The Kiwis breaking the deadlock through debutant Adam Whitelock. But the Blitzbokker hit back after the break.
Chris Dry is there as well. He feeds from scrum half. It's brilliant from South Africa. Ball squirts out. Richards. Fabulous turnover from New Zealand. The opportunity was there and they take it. Lamb. Oh, he's coming away now, Lamb.
In the fourth of the pools, England and France played out a 0-0 first half before Simon Amore's men broke through.
Powell, can he go through? Should do. He's got support, he's got Norton. Norton's away, there's the try. That's more like it, a bit more tempo, isn't it?
In their second game against newly promoted Japan, a rattled England fell behind.
Good inside ball, and now maybe a chance to use some width. Potential for an extra man on the wide outside, but rather inaccurate were Japan there, but that is a good ball. And Ozawa, little flick outside. What a lovely pass that was. And the try is scored by Sakai. England coming up very fast and hard in defence there. And here's Mitchell. Mitchell with the intercept, and he read that so well. He was waiting for it, and he pounced intelligently. Another score for England.
Big improvers Canada would also beat Japan and France, including a champagne moment from a World Cup winger.
Well taken, well clever. Connor Trainer, that was beautiful. Oh, what a try. I tell you what, that's one of the brilliant handling, isn't it?
Look at this, great ball control. Look at that. Ronaldo will be proud of that. And then he's in and away. In and away, a great, great finish.
Canada and England both through by the time they faced each other, but the Canucks and Phil Mack focused on top spot. His dart through took the lead. Could they keep England at bay?
Mitchell. Oh, he's chipped over the top. Towel is racing after it. Straight off the training ground. Really, really well worked from England.
Fiji next for England, Canada to face Kenya, New Zealand and South Africa against Australia and Scotland. All the knockouts after the break. Welcome back to Glasgow's Scotstoun Stadium. Plenty of action still to come, both on and off the field. But first, a look at the 4 nominees for IRB Sevens Player of the Year.
One of the unsung heroes for New Zealand. He's just so valuable.
He's got away. My word, what a man.
Well, he is a machine, the hardest worker in the New Zealand team.
Oh, Magic Mickelson, look at this. Mickelson!
Samisoni, very, very.
He continues to sparkle, this youngster.
Well, this guy, Samisoni, very, is making a real name for himself in Fijian rugby.
Not too many quicker on the circuit than him. Viddy's away, see you later. And Viddy is very quick. The captain, Kyle Brown.
Kyle Brown is in.
I think he just gives so much to his team. He's very solid.
Brown been in brilliant form this series. Captain, fantastic.
Mitchell is through. A beautiful try for the England captain, Tom Mitchell.
Brilliant, elusive. Mitchell straight through.
Oh, beautiful skills. And he's in the clear. Well, England's hero once again. Their skipper, Mitchell, he really is starting to show his class.
Cup quarter-final time, and Mitchell and England faced Viri and Fiji. England won their quarter-final in the rain of Hong Kong. How would things play out in similar wet conditions in Glasgow?
Lay on.
Here is Tuai. And here's Viri. Watson catch. Oh, what an offload! What an offload to Millie Burrow. Well, Fiji has started so brilliantly in this Cup quarter-final.
In the same side of the draw, series chasing New Zealand were at their ruthless best against Australia.
This is DJ Forbes, and no one's going to stop him. Ben Lamb. A new nephew, of course, of Pat Lamb, and another try in Glasgow here in the rain.
New Zealand safely through to yet another semi-final. Could their main series rival South Africa match them blow for blow with a win against the home side Scotland? Things started promisingly enough for the Blitzbokker. Justin Verdult scampering through for the opening score. How would Scotland respond?
McGregor. Scott White, lovely angle. DeLuca. One way and then the other. Lovely work from DeLuca, wasn't it? Colin Gregor for DeLuca, decided to go back inside. Conor McGregor, opportunity still there. Richie Vernon. Really, really well-worked team score for Scotland. Conor McGregor. Eddie. James Eddie through the middle. Saw something. Brunel. Is he there? Yes, he is. Scotland are in to the Cup semi-final.
Scotland through to the last four for the first time in 5 years. South Africa's series hopes in tatters. The fourth quarter-final was also tight. More strong work from playmaker Phil Mack, and then Connor Traynor set up a try for Mike Schultz, and the confident Canucks then settled the outcome.
Bounce into Harry Jones. Oh, he's away, he's got the pace, surely. And Njeri couldn't get him.
Canada through to a semi-final against Scotland. One of them would play in a first ever series cup final. But first, the oldest rivals in international sevens. New Zealand aiming to capitalise on South Africa's early exit and pile on the series points. But Fiji quick off the mark, and not for the first time this season, Samisoni Viriviri first to score.
Scott Curry, chance maybe in the wide channel here. If Lamb needs that wide channel, he's scragged the ground. DJ Forbes goes in. Here's Scott Curry, and now Bryce Heem. And Bryce Heem goes clean through. A rather placid tackle there.
New Zealand back in the contest and with the momentum. That pressure then forced confusion in Fiji's defence, allowing talisman DJ Forbes to pounce on a mistake and extend their lead.
In goes Stowers. He's got Bryce Heem outside. Gillies Kaka in the wide channel. Heem decides to go himself. Looks for Stowers. So much pressure here for Fiji to absorb. And they have won the penalty at the breakdown. Good work by the Fijians.
Some carry by Lamb, that wasn't it? Hey, some carry.
Off the leg, off the knee, off the knee.
A bit like his uncle Pat, wasn't it? Pat Lamb, the former Samoan captain. Here's Gillies Kaka, and now Tim Mickelson inside the Kaka, unselfish, and New Zealand pull further away.
Samisoni Viriviri's try brought Fiji back to within a single score, but New Zealand's defence held firm for the all-important win. Yet another cup final for the All Black Sevens. But who would they play? Would Scotland delight the generous home support, or would Canada spoil their day? The teams ran out, and a tight and nervy first half produced no points. The closest anyone came was Connor Braid, whose foot edged agonisingly into touch en route for the line.
No try.
So would anyone break through in the second half?
First appearance. It's the Sevens World Cup in Moscow. Conor Braid. Phil Mack. The deadlock is broken, and it's Canada who break it.
Canada ahead, and they then seized the opportunity to go 2 scores up with a rare penalty drop goal. That man, Phil Mack, again holding his nerve. 10-0 the score. Scotland needing to score twice.
McGregor. He's going to break through. It's a consolation. Lovely pass inside to Scott Riddell. And that gives the crowd something to cheer about at the end of this semi-final. But really, Canada worthy of their place in their first ever cup final.
In the other trophies, Wales ended a disappointing weekend with some silverware, Luke Morgan helping them to the shield. The returning Manuel Dalinia scored in France's bowl win against Argentina. A week out from London, Marcus Watson's rapier finish set England up for the plate against Kenya. And Emosi Mulavoro crossed as Fiji beat Scotland by a single score to finish third. But who would lift the Glasgow Cup? Canada in a first ever cup final against New Zealand, the most decorated team in the history of the series. So Gordon TIETJENS a win away from 50 Series Cup titles, and Ben Lamb put his side on the right track with a typically physical try. But the Canucks not shy of the rough stuff themselves, and they would hit back.
And Canada looking down that blind side through Sean Duke, but they've given the ball away to Sherwin Stowers, and it takes some good scragging defence to win the ball back. Moonlight to Duke. Here is Mack now. Two players outside him. He's got some support. Harry Jones. A lot of pace, Harry Jones. Adam Kleeberger. New Zealand trying to hold him up. Kleeberger trying to get to ground, and Mack collects the ball. He's got Harry Jones to his right here, and he flicks it to Jones as Jones got the pace to get away from this New Zealand defence. Oh yes, he has. And Canada have responded.
From there, the bruising physicality of the match went up a notch, and in that contest, there was to be only one winner. Scott Curry profiting from a DJ Forbes turnover, and the captain led the charge at the breakdown to ensure total domination for the men in black.
Ben Lamb bridging over the ball, brilliant stuff. Here goes DJ Forbes. He's got a man outside him. He can time the pass to Gillies Kaka, which he does perfectly. They haven't finished it off yet, but they have now, and it's Scott Curry again.
Taking up space, number 5.
Penalty advantage here to New Zealand. DJ Forbes half caught. Bryce Heem isn't going to be caught though. It's another try for New Zealand, and they're beginning to swamp away this Canadian challenge.
Wide. We could have gone wide then a lot earlier than we did. I think we're playing into their hands a bit too much if we're going to keep taking it because we're working like hell.
They won't give up, that's for sure, Canada. They'll keep fighting right to this final whistle, no matter what the scoreline is. Kaka offloads brilliantly to Curry. Curry takes on Mack and steps outside him. Back there goes Duke. There's a lot of gas, but the support is there, and the timing of the support is sublime from Lamb. Here is Duke. And DJ Forbes does some very good work there. Gillies Kaka, and here's Whitelock on off the bench now. Gives it to Curry. Curry wants this one, and Curry is going to get this one. And New Zealand have just scored a try, running from one end of the pitch to the other. And there you are, mate, a little present for Adam Whitelock.
Another 2 New Zealand scores, hammering home their advantage. Teenager Akira Ioane weighing in at the end of the 20 minutes. The All Black Sevens simply too good.
The level that it becomes in these conditions, it makes it very, very tough. But if you dominate possession, and we did that today and made some good line breaks, and when you've got big backs like Ben Lamb and obviously, you know, Bryce Heem and guys like Scott Curry, DJ, working as well as they did. Today against Canada, you know, to put 54 points on a team that's done pretty well in this tournament. You know, they struck us on perhaps a day that we really excelled, and for us, obviously, really pleasing.
Warrior captain DJ Forbes lifting their 4th cup of the season, and they're leading the World Series now 19 points from South Africa, one hand firmly on the series trophy. Find out if they can rubber stamp another remarkable season in style next time out in London at a packed Twickenham. We'll see you there.